So this is an interesting topic today, and it's a topic I've been wanting to do for a while. So there's a broad topic: is Africa truly poor? But I just want to segregate out of that topic and talk about this: are Nigerians truly poor? Because in the past, let's say 6 years now, we've been having these different statistics, numbers thrown around about the number of Nigerians that are in poverty, and at some point also Nigeria was stamped as the poverty capital of the world, and these statistics, these perception, these numbers also affect how investors see us as a country and see us as a people. And so that's also part of what I want to address in this video. So are Nigerians truly poor? Is it true that Nigerians are poor if you are trying to do something luxury, something top notch, and Nigerians going to be able to afford it? Do they have the money? How much are Nigerians earning, and so on, and so forth like that? All right. So, in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this meet the property channel, and this is where we talk about real estate. My name is Rabiu Mustafa, and you might be wondering, how does Nigerians being poor or the Nigeria poverty rates affect real estate? How does that correlate? Now, real estate is everything. Cost of living is part of real estate. The economy of a country is part of real estate. How the real estate sector is performing also determine how the economy of a country is going to perform, and how the economy of a country is performing will also affect how the real estate sector is going to perform, so that they are intertwined. So if Nigerians are rich, it's going to affect Nigerian real estate. If Nigerians are poor, it's also going to affect Nigerian's real estate. So that basically that's it. So we set up this channel around 5 years ago for the sole mission of making real estate more transparent, making investing in Nigeria more transparent. We simply want to ensure that every investor that is dropping their funds, that is dropping their hard-earned money into Lagos, into Abuja, into Ogun State, into Ibadan, into Port Harcourt, Enugu, and anywhere it is that investing in Nigeria, understands the markets and has 100% knowledge about what they are putting their money into. That's why we create this channel, because we believe that if people fully understand the markets and they are investing better, they are investing wiser, they will return to invest more and as well encourage others to invest. But if people are investing and they are regretting it, they are getting their hands burnt, they're not going to invest more, and as well they are going to be discouraging others from investing. So it's because we want more investment to come into Nigeria, more investment to come into the real estate space, and that's why we have this channel. So either you are a frightened investor, aspiring investor, avid investor, upcoming investor, hardened investor, this channel is for you. Talk about titles, talk about CFO, market analysis, return projection, shortlets, cash flow, land banking, real estate developers, clauses, terms, scams, shams, frauds, everything about the markets, trends, events, everything. You get it here. So after watching this particular video, which you might agree or disagree about, is absolutely fine. And that's one thing about me. I'm a very liberal person. I'm open-minded. My assumption, perspective, and opinions can be wrong 100%. I'm human. I have my flaws too. My statistics and numbers can also be wrong. Also, so it's something that we can discuss, and then you can point your numbers, point your perspective, point your opinions, and then we can learn. I can learn from you. You can learn from me too. That's how life is supposed to be. Alright, so after watching this particular video, you can also pick other episodes and pick other topics from our channel, other topics that we have done under the real estate masterclass, the property investor series, the property analysis, the property review, the Q&A session, interview session. Just pick any of these playlists. I have tens of videos I've done under this playlist that you can watch and learn a lot from. Alright, and if these months or years or a year that you have just been following us, have you subscribed to our channel? I'm just this close to achieving 5k subscribers, and I'm going to appreciate it so much if you are going to be part of that milestone for us. So kindly do subscribe. As well, share our content. It's not copyrighted. Share. You can share it on your WhatsApp status, your snapshots, your Snapchat stories, your Instagram story, your TikTok story, your Facebook story, your WhatsApp broadcast list, your WhatsApp groups, your WhatsApp community. You can just invite your guys, invite your contact, tell them about our channel, tell them to also come watch our videos and learn from the content that we have been sharing here. So I'm going to appreciate that. If you have subscribed already, also you can simply follow the instruction on the screen and turn on the notification button. And for a lot of you that have been on my audience and follower for a number of time now, and you are still unclear about what I do, Rabbi, what are you into? Just come on YouTube and come here and smile. You know, I sell real estate, I manage portfolios, I'm building a pop tech, I make people richer. That's what I do for a living, basically. So attached to every of our videos, also we have this our Instagram page. So and at Installment Homes on NG on Instagram, you can visit there. We have our offerings, our listings, and our special offers there. If you're on TikTok, me the property guy is on TikTok. Here on YouTube also I have my YouTube stories, my YouTube shorts rather, where I also put out our offerings and our services there, so you can also follow that. Right. So I'm building a prop tech too. We have our MVP already available for testing. So we are trying to build an asset management platform. And if you're interested, because I'm looking for partners, I'm looking for angel investors, VC investors also, and we can discuss about how you can come in, how you can be a partner, and then what the projection and estimation for that also looks like. All right. So let's talk about the topic for today, the Q&A for today. Some say Nigerians are poor, some say Nigerians are not poor, but what's the reality? Are Nigerians truly poor? All right, so there are a lot of information bias, basically, about the statistics and the numbers being thrown around. Nigeria has cities, has the urban cities, and then we have the rural areas also. And the first thing I'm going to say is I disagree a lot about the number of people in Nigeria that are under poverty, or that are under the poverty line. And that's because whatever the metric that is being used to measure if someone is rich or someone is poor in Nigeria should be different. Why? A lot of us in the urban cities are staying in places where we have to pay rent, pay for bills, transportation costs, water bills, utility bills, spend heavily on food, and so on and so forth like that. But that does not apply for people staying in the rural areas. A lot of people staying in the rural areas are not paying rent because they stay in their family houses or their inherited properties, basically. So rent is out. They are really not paying that much utilities because they either have a borehole or have a well for water. They already have their own private toilets. Likely the only utility they are paying for is for the electricity, and some of them are not really connected to electricity, or their electricity bill is not that huge, primarily. And for food, for a lot of people in the rural areas, they farm. They have private farms where they get their daily needs. I had 100% experience like that when around 2010 to 2014, when I was staying somewhere in Obele, around Magbon axis. You know, we were not cooking with gas, we were cooking with firewood, and we don't buy the firewood. We simply go into the swamp and cut trees and bring them home to cook. You know, there is this vegetable, we call it water leaf. Water leaf is available everywhere. So what we just do is we just go around with a bako bag, and before you know it, under 1 hour or 2 hours, we already have a bako bag full of water leaf. Water leaf is done. Firewood is done. You know, in the night we go around into the swamp. We pick snail. Snail is done. After snail, there is also this I don't know if it's centipede or millipede. It's a very, very, very juicy insect. It's always in dead woods. It's white in color. If you roast it and add some stew to it, very, very delicious. So we pick that too. So what I'm just trying to say is food is relatively cheap in rural areas. So using that people are earning under $1 to determine if they are rich or they are poor. To me, really, I don't agree to that statistic and to that metric. That's my own opinion. Now, apart from the metric of rural and urban areas, I personally feel Nigerians have money. Maybe because I've been doing real estate for like 5-6 years, and a lot of the people I've talked to are not, because of what I sell, a lot of the people that I talk to and I market to, I communicate with. I'm not talking about Nigerians in diaspora, I'm talking about Nigerians here. I have a lot of Nigerians here that patronize me, like big investors. Even a lot of my most returning clients are Nigerian investors, people based here. They buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 properties, you know. So maybe because of that, so the people I talk to are like definitely not the low income class. They are middle income, high income class, and because of that, my perspective might be biased, but I totally believe Nigerians have money. But what I feel is causing the misconception is that we Nigerians spend on the wrong thing. That's my own perspective. I believe in most cases we spend on the wrong thing. And for a lot of people that complain about the economy, complain about the government policy, complain about subsidy removal, electricity subsidy removal, this one is high, this one is expensive, blah blah blah, whatever, is really shocking what these people still spend their money on. You know, for an average Nigerian earning salary, they spend their money on rent, they spend their money on utilities, and after that, we Nigerians, we are naturally flamboyant people. We don't know how to live a dull life. That's just us as a people. So we party, we flex, we club. So, and if you look at a lot of the things that we spend on flamboyantly, there are really things that we can, they are not necessity. They are just extravagant lifestyle. Birthdays. If you don't do a birthday in a year, it does not mean that you had a terrible year, and does not mean that you are suffering. But the way a lot of Nigerians place emphasis and importance on having a glamorous and extravagant birthday is very funny. Like, people save 12 months. 12 months just to have a nice birthday shoot, take themselves out on their birthday, book a nice short-let apartment for their reels, and spend to buy new clothes, new shoes, birthday cake, surprise paranga for birthday. Now, this same person that just saved almost like 800k or 700k for a whole year to like do his or her birthday, this person will not invest in Apple stock or even a stock in the Nigerian stock market. This person will not buy it, because if you tell them, there is this stock on the Nigerian market that is doing, they will tell you, how much is my salary? I'm just earning 100k now. But with that 100k salary, you're able to do a 600k or a 500k birthday. You know, so it's just our lifestyle that is making us poor. It's not our economy. Yeah, our economy definitely is part of it because of what have happened over the past 6 years. You know, the exchange rate fluctuations, the purchasing value crash of our naira, affecting food, affecting rent, affecting almost everything. Definitely, the economy has a big part to play. But for a lot of people, if you have not been living above your means before, you are still going to be able to adapt and adjust. The people that felt the crunch of most of these economic changes and economic policies are a lot of people that are living according or even above their means. What we spend on weddings, what we spend on birthdays. People die, we do party. People born, we do party. Marriage anniversary, we do party. Someone is retiring, we do party. Anniversary of 10 years at work, you do party. Anniversary of 10 years marriage, party. You know, we are spending on all this. Is our spending lifestyle. And like I said, it may be at my perspective, But I feel our spending lifestyle, which stems a lot about our cultural lifestyle, is where we have a lot of problem. And that's why, despite all the noise online about Nigerians being poor, Nigerians being poverty line, whatever, year in, year out, people are buying iPhone. And I'm not talking about 6 years ago or 5 years ago iPhone. I'm talking about top of the shelf iPhone. I can bet you that there are less people in Nigeria using iPhone 6 than people in the US using iPhone 6. Because if you are using iPhone 6 in Nigeria, people look at you that you are suffering. That's just it. Even if you are using down to iPhone 10 in Nigeria, people will not regard you iPhone 10. So if you are a big boy and you want to show that you are doing well, you use 13 13 above. That's what they have to use, basically. So we have all this cultural lifestyle that is pushing people to spend on frivolous things, and it's keeping people poor. Because if you are spending on phones, spending on weddings, burials, birthdays, these things are not giving you return on investment. You are not spending on stocks. You are not spending on courses. You are not spending on self-development. You are not spending on venture capital. You are not spending on buying assets, buying real estate, co-ownership, trust funds. So, and I feel that's what is giving people the perception that Nigerians are poor. If you go around Lagos on a Friday, every bar is filled up. Every hotel is fully booked. On a Friday night, every club filled to the brim. People buying drinks. And the same thing applies to the Dirty December. When the analysis for Dirty December came out, go and check the reports. Where the people spend the most of their money? The most of the money were not spent on investments. Were not spent on things that are impactful. Clubbing, shows, restaurants, beaches, parties, get-togethers, hangouts. That's where most of the money was spent to now. And this year December too, the same thing will be repeated. A lot of the people that are coming, that are either going to a hangout, going to a show, going to a wedding, going to a beach, a resort, and so on and so forth like that. These things are, definitely it's still part of our economy, because our hospitality sector is booming. At least people in restaurants they have staffs. People in hotels have staff. The shortlets, the investors that own their apartments. But these are not impactful. They are not going to exhibitions. They are not going to tech shows or tech seminars. They are not coming here to go to events where we are talking about what will be the Africa tech sector in the next 10 years. How can we come in? They're not going to seminars where they're talking about what will Africa growth sector look like in the next 5 years, and how can we come in? They are going clubbing. It's simple. They are going clubbing. Last year we had a lot of invoice and receipts. Someone spent 100 million in a club, 90 million in a club, 80 million in a club. These are money that could have gone into more impactful investments, more impactful sectors of our economy. Yeah, definitely I can't tell people what to spend their money on. Is their money, is their hard-earned money, absolutely. But again, that's why Africa is like this, and that's why Nigeria is like this. We always talk about the government mismanaging funds, spending on the wrong things, but it's just pretty a summary of us too. We as a people also we mismanage funds. We as a people too we spend on the wrong things. It's just as simple as that. We are a perfect reflection of our government. Talk about our government being corrupt. Average in Nigeria is corrupt too. Talk about our government not having accountability. Average Nigerian too doesn't want to be accountable for anything too. Talk about our government mismanaging and fund misappropriation, and average Nigerian is doing the same too. If you are spending 500, if you are earning 500k in a month, that's roughly like 6 million a year, and around like 3 million to 2 million out of that goes to parties, weddings, buying ashwebi, hangouts, drink with friends, and so on and so forth. It's not the economy that is making you poor. It's just personal financial decisions. And it's until when we Nigerians start really taking our financial decisions very serious, that's when we are like, things are going to change. So it's not just about the economy, regardless of whatever policy the government are doing. As long as Nigerians still continue spending the way they are spending, they are going to be poor. So Nigerians are not poor because they don't have money. Nigerians are not poor because they don't make money. Nigerians are not poor because they are not earning money. Nigerians are poor because of the way they spend money. As simple as that. So for whatever that you want to invest in Nigeria, either you want to build a school, you want to build a hotel, you want to build a resort, you want to build a restaurant, you want to invest in tech, invest in agriculture, Nigerians earn enough to patronize you. That's what I want to tell you 100%. Regardless of the cadre that you are the cadre of income that you want to be servicing, that is the middle income class, the high income class, Nigerians earn enough to patronize you for whatever that you want to build. We have a British school in Ogombo. Is Nigerians that are putting their children there now, or is it people abroad that are sending their children to a school in Nigeria? Is Nigerians that are sending their school to the British school in Ogombo? Another British school is coming into Eco Atlantic. Is Nigerians that are here that will send their kids there too? As simple as that, you know. So no matter the cadets of people that you are servicing, there are people here that earn enough to patronize you 100%. And the Mercedes, the Apple, the Tesla, they know that, and that they are still bringing their products here. The Chinese, they know that too. Recently now, the Chinese they have opened their market now for Nigerians to be able to bring naira to China and be able to buy things in China with naira. Do you think that they just accepted that policy ignorantly? They have looked at the numbers and look at the number of Nigerians that are coming there to buy things, and they feel like, okay, let's even open the market more and lower the barrier more and just accept naira. As simple as that. It's bilateral trade. And they're also looking at the number of Chinese that are here building factories, making money in naira. So it makes sense. So Nigerians earn enough to patronize whatever business that you are building here, whatever business. There is no business that you have in your head that you may be wondering, will Nigerians be able to afford it? I've posted a number of properties and a number of assets, and I've got people come to my DM that how many Nigerians can pay that? How many Nigerians can pay this? What's the minimum wage in Nigeria? Blah blah blah, whatever. Like frankly, I don't even feel that minimum wage exists, particularly in Lagos, because a room self in Lagos right now, average room self in Lagos right now is 1 million for the rent, excluding the other fees. 1 million. As long as it's central mainland, your room self will not spend 1 month in the market. Max 2 months is rented. And definitely whoever is going to rent it is that a young guy, a young lady in their 20s, and a total package you'll be paying like 1.82 million for that, and they pay it one-time payments. That in your apartment is rented. So you can start to do the plus and minus minimum wage versus 2 million. It's always rented. So personally, I don't believe in that minimum wage, whatever, because I feel that plumbers, even conductors, yes, bus conductors earn above minimum wage in a month. Bus conductors earn well above minimum wage a month. That's it, particularly in this Lagos. So personally, I feel Nigerians are not poor. I feel Nigerians here, there's economic hardship, there is struggle and everything, but I feel a lot of our economic hardship and a lot of our financial struggles as a people, as Nigerians here, I believe it comes 90% from what we spend our money on. 90% from what we spend our money on. And that's why in a lot of time I appreciate and I'm always highly inspired by the Southeast businessmen. Like I am highly always motivated by them, because you can always see a Southeast guy from a small shop. Before you know it, he has graduated into a bigger one. Before you know it, he's now having 2 shops. Before you know it, they're having 3 shops, 4 shops, 5 shops, before you know it, he's having a full complex. He's not doing that because the economy is getting better. No, he's doing that because he's disciplined. Crazy discipline. You see a lot of them is the same shop, that small shop that they started with. That's where they are going to sleep. They will not rent a house. At least for like 2 years, they'll be sleeping inside that shop. And they're making money, they're making profits because they want to expand. They see that this is not the time for them to be comfortable. They want to expand. So they go to the next shop. From the next shop, they go to the next shop. It's likely when they now get to like the 4th shop or the 5th shop, that's when you now see them that this person are Odogu. You know, some of them have 6 shops. You still see them with their knicker and their top, still in the market hustling for customers. So that is what you spend your money on. It's a lot of time is what we spend our money on that is keeping us poor. It's not really the economy or policies, to be very frank. So that's why I truly believe that Nigerians have money. Open TikTok now, change to Nigeria, and see a lot of the TikTok reels. You see people in restaurants, see people in where they're eating pepper soup, or where they are or a hangouts or a beach resorts. Particularly if it's Friday and you go to live session, you are seeing them in club. Is it free? Is it free? So, you know, you are earning 300,000. You have already bossed 150,000 on a dinner. You are earning 300,000. 300k is your monthly income. Because you want to go to a dinner and then confess love, you spend 150k. You know, it's what we spend our money on. That's just it. We spend terribly in this country. So I believe Nigerians are not poor. You can debate it. It's fine. A lot of time is just what we spend our money on. We spend too much on the wrong things, and that's why it's affecting us. If we can just improve our financial literacy a bit and spend more on things that bring us money and bring us return, I feel a lot of things are going to get better for us. So if you have a different perspective, it's fine. My comment is open. You can share your view. You can tell us what you feel. You can tell us what you disagree on. You can tell us what you agree on. It's fine. But me, based on what I've seen, based on the people I know, based on the lifestyle I've seen a lot of our people live, I feel people are earning good. We just spend terribly. We spend exactly the same way our government spend primarily. All right. So if you our comment section is open. You can reach out there. Once again, we're also sending a reminder. We'd like to subscribe to our channel. This is what we do. We talk about the markets, talk about the industry, talk about opportunities here. So we would also like you to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification button, and as we are dropping these videos, you get notified. So I still remain your number one property on the planet, your property advisor, property consultant. My name is Rabi Mustafa. Thanks for watching our videos, and see you next time.